Hi everyone, Miss Zoe here at the library. For this week's virtual makers meeting, we're going to be focusing around Earth Day. So this coming Wednesday, April 22nd, is Earth Day. It was created in 1970 to celebrate the Earth and to show support in protecting our environment. So I thought we could explore the outside a little bit, use recycled products, and show how we can support the Earth with crafts. So don't forget to send us your pictures of your projects. We'd love to see them. You can email them to us at ekpublib@comcast.net, or if you post them on social media, you can use the hashtag MakersMeetingEKPL. And that's it. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next week. So for our first craft, we're going to make a sort of recycled garden. You can see here I've used some sticks, some grass, some fabric, newspaper, and some foil. Honestly, this craft, you can use whatever you find. You can go outside, you can scavenge for some leaves, nuts, twigs like I used, anything you want. So, the materials I have, we have some fabric, we have some glue, this is some paper we had in the recycling bin, construction paper, some foil, newspaper. Glue, I would suggest either glue stick or Elmer's glue. Either one will work, but it depends on what recycled products you use to glue them to your paper. Okay, so your first step is going to be finding a piece of paper. So I have construction paper. If you don't have construction paper, you can use cardstock, you could use printer paper, whatever you find. And you want to make some sort of background. So I have blue construction paper and green construction paper for the sky and the grass. If you don't have colored construction paper, you can use colored pencils, markers, paint. Just make your background. You can include clouds, the sun, a couple bugs, whatever you feel like. So then your next step is going to be laying out what you want to put where. So I cut out a tulip out of tin foil. I have the middle of a sunflower, and then I cut out some petals out of newspaper. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them where I want them, and then once you have them where you want them, you're going to glue them down. Okay, so once you have everything glued down where you want it, then what you're going to do is you're going to come up with your stems. So I have twigs and some grass here, so I'm going to put this against my paper and see where I want my stem to line up. So I'm going to cut off a little of this bottom, and it's an old stick, so it broke really easily. But if you need help, ask a parent for help. So I say I want to put that there. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to glue the edge of my stick, just like that. Give it enough so you know it won't fall off when it dries. Oops. And stick it on there. And then you're going to do the same with your other flowers, however many you decide to put. So I'm going to cut here. That's a bit too long, so I'm going to cut it there, and I'm going to put that there, and then you follow the same system as the twig. Give it a little glue and stick it on. All right, so here's my final product. I have my stems from the stuff I found outside. I have my petals from the stuff I found inside. I put a couple clouds. I drew a butterfly. This project is something you can do however you want to do it. There are no rules. So make your garden, send us a picture. I look forward to seeing what it is. So here are the materials for the next craft we're gonna do. We have a paper plate. If you don't have a paper plate, you can use regular paper. Just cut it into a circle. We have glue sticks, we have paint brushes, a pencil. You could also use markers, and some colored paper. Our first step is going to be taking your paper plate and drawing a heart on it. And once you have that, with a pair of scissors, you're just gonna cut it out. so once that's done, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your paint and your paint brushes, and you're going to paint it like the earth. So if you don't have paint, you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you have. So like the colors of the earth, which are green and blue, I took my paper plate and painted it like that. Okay, so once your paper plate is painted, you're going to want to put it somewhere safe so it can dry. And the next step is going to be taking your colored paper or your regular paper that you can color later on, and you're going to want to fold it in half, just like that. And I'm going to teach you a trick Miss Tracy taught me. So if you fold the paper in half, then what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand on it, and you're going to trace your hand. Now, once you trace your hand, then you're going to cut it out. And once you cut it out, because there are 2 layers, you're going to get 2 handprints. All right, so the next step is to position your handprint. So I'm going to be using a paper plate that is not painted, but yours will be painted. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your handprints underneath, and you're going to fold up your fingers. So it looks like your hands are holding the heart. And once your fingers are folded up, then you're going to glue them down. And there you go. There's the final product, your hands holding the earth.